Hello, and welcome to our company presentation about the strategies and tools our company, Big Boris Electronics, is using to implement business and IT implementation and alignment and launch our e-commerce store digitally. Big Boris Electronics is a startup electronics goods store that focuses on providing the highest quality electronic consumer goods in the market, first being a brick and mortar store, and now being online. Our mission statement is to provide durable and reliable, admirable electronic goods to people of all walks of life and ensure they leave our store with a 5-star review and always happy. This links to our 5 company objectives, which is number 1, keeping business costs low, 2, ensuring time to market with products and information are always synchronized, 3, which is accurate catalog and consistent catalog guides with products and pricing is always the same, 3, which is reducing daily operations costs, and 5, improving on customer satisfaction always and ensuring the best experience. Our information system strategy consists of what we need in order to make this project successful within the information technology side. This includes the information systems elements of hardware, software, data, and networking. So this can range from using servers, laptops, desktops, all the way to needing ERP or CRM systems, and all the way through to the networking of using specific staff in order to keep the network running, to keep servers running, and in order to make sure everything's placed properly so everything connects together in an Internet of Things.
Now onto the resource strategies. We will begin by delving into Porter's 5 forces. The first force, threat of new entrants. Big Boris is a company which operates as an online store and a walk-in store with a myriad of electronic devices. This market has become largely accessible for individuals to establish their own company. Big Boris must bring forward customized products in order to differentiate themselves from their competitors. With the majority of electric stores all selling the same product, this will lower the barrier of new entrants. The bargaining power of suppliers. The bargaining power of suppliers can be determined by which channel of purchasing Big Boris decides to uphold. As electronic goods are often priced firmly with little discount available, multiple distributors and wholesalers will liquidate their shelf stock in order to free shelf space, which Big Boris should capitalize on. Competitors such as Kogan already capitalize on this method, and Big Boris should also. The bargaining power of customers. With the high bargaining power of customers making it extremely difficult for Big Boris to alter prices, customers are often chasing the greatest deal or trying to negotiate the best possible price. Building a large customer base will allow for a higher consumer retention, which results in the lower bargaining power of customers. In addition, if Big Boris were to innovate their own products, this can heavily reduce the bargaining power of customers. Threat of substitutes. With all major electronic stores all selling the same product, the total industry profitability faces destruction. Threat of substitutes are very high for Big Boris, however, it can be mitigated. With Big Boris encouraging their trained staff to assist with customer queries, this allows for a differentiation in services. The industry rivals. Within the electronic industry, Big Boris is faced with a myriad of competitors such as JB Hi-Fi, Bing Lee, The Good Guys, and Harvey Norman. By building a larger scale of products and offering unique services alongside their products, this will allow for Big Boris to compete with the industry rivals as well as increase profitability. Now onto the value chain. Firstly, we start with the primary activities. Inbound logistics includes focusing on retrieving raw materials as there are a myriad of products, storing and distributing in order to attain such large portions of products. This should be the main focus. Operations. Operational factors include the packing, machining, and assembling of products. This will be tasked by robotics in order to lower the requirement of human staff. This is cheaper and more efficient for Big Boris in a more strategic long-term plan. In addition, testing and debugging is also necessary as the main operations of an electronic distributor. Outbound logistics. Outbound logistics includes the handling and transportation of products. Big Boris offers next-day shipping as well as 14-day free returns, which will be carried out by couriers such as Ozpost and FedEx, depending on state. Marketing and sales. A push-pull strategy is enabled which is determined on the current market state of consumers. Social media will be a large driving factor for marketing through TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook in order to gain awareness and increase traffic into the website, where big borrowers will be able to create a brand name to distinguish from competitors. Service. HTML5 and JavaScript will be utilized in order to provide the best website and navigation strategies for the consumers. This will allow for a more engaging website. Now on to the secondary activities. Organization. Big Boris has a retail store as well as an online website which consumers may purchase off. Strong relationships with suppliers to attain the best price possible for goods is one of the key organizational factors of Big Boris. Co-creation between their customers for critically designed products which will help Big Boris meet the demand for their target markets. HRM. Staff are trained to become sufficient with all technological products. Staff will be able to provide information to their consumers in order to allow for the best possible purchase both online and in-store. In addition, managers are also trained to meet the consumer demands and understand their needs for specific products. Technology. Technology is the main driving factor for this company. With technological integration, Big Boris can outperform service assistants and can find products and service assessments to improve data analytics. Purchasing. All purchasing internally and externally is powered through IT. Customer and supplier repayments are secure through the online and bank transactions founded on Big Boris websites. Services such as free repairs within the first year of ownership will allow Big Boris to uphold a strong brand name and attain higher customer retention. Resources that attain a competitive advantage. Due to trained staff at Big Boris, customers will feel like they are being taken care of with all their technological needs. As staff are trained to assist customers in making the best purchase possible for their specific needs, it allows for a competitive advantage. In addition, social media advertising will allow Big Boris to uphold such a great brand name. As opposed to traditional means of advertising such as radio advertising, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok will allow Big Boris to promote their products and services in a much more sustainable manner. With the ease of use within their online website, it will allow for an easy way of connecting to the customers and allowing user access through a social community network that allows the best fit for their needs. Resources that sustain a competitive advantage. Through a real-time inventory management system, users will be prompted with an estimated date of arrival for all their specific needs. This allows Big Boris to not fake any promises where they cannot deliver to their customers. As demand for technology is only rising, products tend to be back-ordered or out of stock. With just-in-time inventory management solutions, Big Boris is able to recognize customer demand and fulfill their promises. In order to sustain a competitive advantage, customer loyalty and retention is a must. Through their quick and easy delivery methods, secure payment options, and highly trained staff, Big Boris can uphold a high standard status, in effect sustaining a competitive advantage. In addition, through the use of data analytics, Big Boris is able to recognize patterns between the market trends and store products to meet consumer demands when the market rises.
Business processes are extremely important activities that will benefit Big Boris Electronics to deliver the products and services offered to customers. They significantly help improve in achieving their strategic, tactical, and operational goals as they deliver their product to consumers. Hence, it is pertinent that Big Boris Electronics focuses on their business processes. 5 vital processes include: number 1, order processing. This process occurs when customers place an order. An order management system will be utilized in order to provide a streamlined system to ensure the order information and electronic stores platform can be tracked in its entirety. This process will check stock availability, sort through items, and pack items to guarantee their readiness for delivery. Number 2 will be shipping delivery management. Within this process, electronics ordered by consumers are dispatched and need to be efficiently shipped and delivered to customers. This process is streamlined through a delivery management software that optimizes routes, schedules drivers, and tracks the delivery dispatch for Big Boris Electronics to track. Through this, we can view the efficiency and efficacy of delivery, viewing what areas can be improved upon. Number 3 will be the managing production and supply chains. In this process, the inputs utilized, such as raw materials, human resources, and capital, will be transformed into outputs, which are the goods and services provided. It also seeks out to plan out the supplies required to meet the demand from consumers, then stock up on those expected stock supply quantities. Number 4 will be marketing. Through market research and analysis, Big Boris Electronics can understand the consumer interests, as well as changes in preferences, trends, in order to satisfy their customer base. Consequently, it will help identify notable opportunities within the market to appeal to a greater audience. And number 5 will be website maintenance. As the front of the business's online presence, many customers and opportunities may be lost if the website is not up to date, visually appealing, secure, and functional on multiple platforms such as PC and mobile. Additionally, e-commerce functionalities need to remain up and running at all times, otherwise customers will not be able to purchase items. On this slide, we can see the BPMN specifically for order processing. This process shown ensures that when customers place an order, the system is able to respond appropriately by checking the stock. It will then notify staff if the product is not in stock, so then they can restock it. If there is stock, then customers can continue with their order, after which their card will be verified. If they have funds, the order will be confirmed. Then finally updating overall stock levels. Afterwards, it will proceed to the next business process, which is dispatch and delivery, so that the product can be sent to customers.
The application of a data strategy is a strong requirement as these strategic operations create new capabilities. This is evident by the approach or strategies designed and engineered to assist the Big Boris business to become highly flexible and responsive to the constantly changing industry standards. The data strategy requires a standard to be outlined, as the policy provides the foundation for developing the processes, standards, and guidelines that are required to maintain the assets of data within the business. A data strategy includes data operations, data stewardship, data standards, and data collection. The importance of data operations is to employ specific technical practices that allow for a strategy to be functional as well as successful. The data stewardship within a data strategy specifically depicts the roles and responsibilities that are associated with the management of data. The standards of data exist to enable the organization of Big Boris to create and design enterprise-wide solutions, assist in integrating new technologies, facilitate partnerships, and develop innovative solutions for the business. The principles of data collection is a sensitive topic when regarding the business's facilitation of information from users and participants. In the case of Big Boris Electronics, the website functions will primarily be including data and information in the primary method of generally unstructured data. This collected information is from data insertions from emails, signing up, or other online/physical documents. The gathering of data that is unstructured is a core part of the data strategy and the structural model of Big Boris, as it allows for transparent data structure and establishing a positive customer experience. The Big Boris website strategy involves an array of tasks that overview an e-commerce business. The website application is the face of the business and an integral link to our potential consumers. Through the use of our website, we hope to reduce costs, the launch time to market, operational and maintenance costs, and improved consumer satisfaction. A high-quality website strategy requires a set, accurate target consumer so that the website caters towards the consumer's specific needs and increases the probability of purchase. Some of these consumers may purchase products in bulk to retain product costs to a minimum. Furthermore, to cater to our consumer base, the user interface theme and aesthetics is to promote a neat, tidy, or minimalistic look that allows users or participants to avoid cluttering when purchasing products. The platform of Wix.com was chosen for the platform's foundation, as it allows for cloud-based web development services to be created. This allows websites to be developed from basic drag-and-drop tools. Furthermore, Wix has a generally positive support for e-commerce businesses, but also having live maintenance and editing while the site is still up and running to facilitate business functions.
A website accessibility report allows us to test our prototypical websites and our beta websites and see if there's gaps in the accessibility of the website, whether looking at images, whether looking at specific files, or specific information relating to metadata of the files, so people who can't see the files can understand what it is. So with listed is our website report with the AA standards, WCAG, and we have tested multiple times and we are still working on fixing things, but it's a very useful tool in order to see the accessibility of the website.